Guided meditation. Weight loss, transform from within. Welcome to this guided meditation. I am Chloe. You are about to embark into a meditation journey. First, I will guide you into a deep state of relaxation, where you will experience a wonderful calmness and meditative state of mind. This time is for you, and you alone. Sit with your body in a comfortable and relaxed position, and slowly take a few deep breaths. This session will guide you to relax and fully believe in yourself. Have a seat on the ground with your legs crossed and your spine straight, or you can be sitting in a chair. Just make sure you keep your posture tall and dignified during this session. Take in a slow deep breath, and as you release this breath, let your body completely relax. Take another slow deep breath, and breathe out any burdens or fears. Take another slow, deep breath, and release your thoughts, letting them drift far away. And take another slow, deep breath. Imagine you've been sleeping a deep, sound sleep for many hours, and you're just beginning to stir awake. And the first thing you notice is that you're waking up on a soft bed of pine needles on the ground, surrounded by ancient fir trees. It's just before dawn, and the air is quite cool. The light is dim, and there's a foggy mist in the air. You can smell the scent of pine and the damp coolness of the earth. It's quiet, and any sound is blanketed by the mist. Everything is a palette of soft greens, browns, and grays. Standing up, you begin to walk along a path through the trees, and you can feel the spongy ground beneath your feet. Perhaps you still feel a bit foggy from your sleep, but soon you come to a little spring. Cup your hands to get a drink, and splash some of the cool, clear water on your face. Now you're beginning to wake up a bit, and see the trees and plants that surround you more clearly. Walking further along, You come to a small wooden building, beautifully set into a little hillside in the forest, surrounded by wildflowers. There's a little sign on the door, and looking more closely, you see that the sign has your name written upon it in a beautiful script, followed by the words, "Transforming from within." Open the door and step inside, and you'll find yourself in a small movie theater for an audience of one, with a comfortable chair, thick carpet, sloping walls with speakers set into them, and a sleek movie screen at the front. Have a seat in the chair and make yourself at home. As the house lights dim, and the screen fills with your name, and just below it, the words, "Transforming from within." Consider something about yourself that you value and appreciate. And as you do, you'll see that the screen before you begin forming an image that represents it. Get more fully in touch with that aspect of yourself now, and get a strong sense of how it feels, as you see it represented on the screen as completely as possible. And as your connection to this feeling and this image reaches its peak, the screen changes to display one word: choices. Your life is precious, and you are entirely worth being supported and sustained, from the inside out, and the outside in. And so there is a need for the many small choices you make from now on to come into alignment with supporting and sustaining your life, your health, and your happiness. The word choices fades, and the screen displays a table laden with all the foods you currently eat. Some may be good for you, but others are contributing to poor health, extra weight, and emotional instability. Now the picture changes to display only those foods that are not good for you. In general, those would include highly processed foods and beverages, things made with sugar or artificial sweeteners, deep-fried and fatty foods, refined starches like white bread, and anything you know you're allergic or sensitive to. Take a moment to notice how your body feels as you look at those foods. Eating them may give you a temporary lift, but in the long run they make you feel heavy, tired, and depressed, and may eventually contribute to serious illness. Now the screen changes to display foods that are good for you. In general, those include fresh fruits, fresh vegetables both raw and lightly cooked, water and fresh juices, whole grains and vegetable proteins like legumes and tofu, healthy animal proteins like chicken, eggs, fish, and lean cuts of beef, and certain dairy products like low-fat yogurt and cottage cheese. Consider how your body would feel with this as your day-to-day way of eating. Over time, you'd lose your craving for unhealthy fatty, sugary foods, and come to only desire this clean, healthy way of eating. You'd have more sustained, even energy, You'd feel lighter. You'd be happier. And you'd live a longer, healthier life. Take a moment to imagine this. See the image on the screen. And feel what that might be like. Listen to the following affirmation as you watch the words fill the screen. By eating a clean, healthy diet, I treat myself very, very well. Listen to that affirmation again, and let it resonate deeply within you. By eating a clean, healthy diet, I treat myself very, very well. And listen to that affirmation once more, and feel it connect to the place deep inside, where your many small choices come from every day. By eating a clean, healthy diet, I treat myself very, very well. Now see yourself on screen sitting down to a meal with the amount of food on your plate you'd normally eat. Look at a close-up of your plate. This is the volume of food your stomach is used to receiving. And it feels normal. But your stomach is able to stretch. And it's able to shrink. If you were to begin eating a little less, in a short period of time your stomach would adjust. And that amount would feel normal. Your body would have less work to do with less food to process. So you'd have more energy. Imagine the amount of food on your plate shrinking to something a bit smaller than what you've been used to. Look at that amount of food, and listen to the following affirmation. It feels more natural for me to eat less. And I'm more comfortable with smaller meals. Listen to that affirmation again, as you watch it fill the screen, and resonate deeply within you. It feels more natural for me to eat less. And I'm more comfortable with smaller meals. And listen to that affirmation once more, and feel it connect to the place deep inside, where your many small choices come from every day. It feels more natural for me to eat less. And I'm more comfortable with smaller meals. Now the screen shows you going about your day. And focus on a time within an hour or so before you'd normally have something to eat. Notice yourself experiencing hunger, your body's natural urge to eat, and watch your emotional reaction to that physical urge. Do you become agitated, excited, or notice a slight sense of panic coming on? Connecting anxiety to hunger often stems from early childhood. And if that's a habit you have, you can let it go now. Take a moment to watch yourself waiting longer before you eat, and letting your hunger build. Listen to the following affirmation. It's healthy to be hungry for A before I eat, and it feels okay to wait a while. Listen to that affirmation again, as you watch it fill the screen and resonate deeply within you. It's healthy to be hungry for A before I eat, and it feels okay to wait a while. And listen to that affirmation once more, and feel it connect to the place deep inside, where your many small choices come from every day. It's healthy to be hungry for A before I eat, and it feels good to wait a while. The screen changes again, and you observe yourself facing the opportunity to eat something you know isn't good for you. Perhaps it's sweets, or empty calorie snack food, or something you're allergic to. Instead, take a moment to watch yourself avoid the bad food, and reach for a healthy replacement, or wait for your next meal. Listen to the following affirmation. Since eating bad food leads to unhappiness, it feels better to avoid it and be healthy, as I truly deserve. Listen to that affirmation again, as you watch it fill the screen and resonate deeply within you. Since eating bad food leads to unhappiness, it feels better to avoid it and be healthy, as I truly deserve. And listen to that affirmation once more, and feel it connect to the place deep inside, where your many small choices come from every day. Since eating bad food leads to unhappiness, it feels better to avoid it and be healthy, as I truly deserve. The scene changes once more, and you see yourself the way your body would look in 6 months if you made positive choices 95% of the time you eat. Take a moment to see yourself, not as an unrealistic superstar image, but a healthier, more fit version of where you are now. Notice that you'd feel lighter, happier, and younger, and have more energy. Joy would come more naturally, and you'd naturally want to exercise more. Listen to the following affirmation. When it comes to eating, I make grounded, healthy choices that support my happiness and well-being. Listen to that affirmation again, as you watch it fill the screen and resonate deeply within you. When it comes to eating, I make grounded, healthy choices that support my happiness and well-being. And listen to that affirmation once more, and feel it connect to the place deep inside, where your many small choices come from every day. When it comes to eating, I make grounded, healthy choices that support my happiness and well-being. The picture on the screen fades. And in its place once again are your name, and just below it, the words, "Transforming from within." Your life is precious. And you are entirely worth being supported and sustained. From the inside out, and the outside in. All the many small choices you make from now on can come into alignment with your health and happiness. On all levels. It's almost time to bring this inner journey to a close. So take a moment to thank yourself for giving yourself this nurturing gift. Until you hear the sound of the bell. You are doing very powerful work by practicing this meditation daily, without skipping a day. It is time to move on now. I hope some of this has been useful for you. Thank you for your mindfulness. This is the end of this session for today. I am going to count from 5 to 1, now. And with each number I say, you will become more and more aware of the present moment, and ready to go about your day. Five. Coming back now. 4. Bringing back the memory of nature with you. 3. Feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. 2. Feeling stress-free and ready to achieve anything. And 1. Without judgment. And when you're ready, allowing the eyes to let some light in, if you've had them closed, and permitting yourself to shift or stretch in whatever way feels comfortable as this meditation ends. Great. Bring your awareness gently back to your physical surroundings. Take your time, and when you're ready, open your eyes and feel awake, alert, and refreshed. Welcome back and enjoy the rest of your day.